Some love for longevity before fading to dust.
Here we are, guys, back with some love and deep space. Did we think I was ever going to come back to this game? Probably not, because let's face it, the story was subpar. There was no romance. It was just, boom, you're in a relationship, and then for the story, you're not in a relationship, and the ship was just awkward. But I'm just going to let it log in, and then I'll log in to get rid of this music. I love you, Sarah Brightman. It's a fantastic song, but I cannot talk over it. Alrighty, so you will notice there is a new character. So let me give you some context. Just let me in, bro. Stop connecting to the damn server and just connect to the server. There we go. Waiting for the music to go away. God, having issues this morning. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Gotta turn that down. My word, is that loud. I didn't realize how loud that was. Okay, so I started getting views on my Love and Deep Space series, the first episode, and I was like, why am I suddenly getting views on this first episode? it's strange, like, why? So I got back into the game and I found out that a new character had been released, and that's why there was suddenly an increase in views on my first episode. So we have a new character. His name is SYLUS. Now, I did play 2 hours of this game the other week, and then I don't have that recording, because apparently when you record for over 2 hours on the Samsung device, it just stops recording. All of a sudden you lose the recording. Yeah, cool. So that was great. I'm going to have to go through all of this because it's just screaming at me with red dots. But before I get into things, you haven't missed out on any story. I did not start SYLUS' story, so don't worry about that. You haven't missed anything pertinent. But there is a new game mode. It is the Abyssal Chaos down the bottom here. I'm not going to do it right this very second because it is very time consuming. It took me like 40 to 45 minutes to get through this. So this Abyssal Chaos, I believe it was called. Yes, Abyssal Chaos Case Boost. Think of it like Torghast from WoW or the Somnoir from Woowa, and then I think Zenlazar Zero had something similar that I just did recently, where you go through levels, and then when you clear a level, you get to pick from 3 abilities, and then you can continue through. So it was quite fun, and it actually had a storyline tied to it. I used the word storyline in quotation marks because, let's face it, it wasn't a great storyline, and it's not really relevant to anything in the game, but it was nice that they at least tried to put a game mode, a story mode into it. But yeah, it was quite fun, but very, very, very time consuming. So I may do that later, just not right this second, because let's just get into the story, shall we? I can't change Raphael here into SYLUS yet because I haven't technically unlocked SYLUS. I have to actually start his story to get him here, which makes sense. I don't disagree with that. He's a vampire, by the way. You know how Raphael's apparently a mermaid? Don't know anything about that. That's never popped up in the story or in any of the romance options. That's just weird. But apparently SYLUS is, quotation marks, a vampire. But like, he really isn't, because there's no tangible benefit or evidence of this in the story or in the game at all. So I'm just going to go collect all the dailies. I will quickly show you what I've picked up memory-wise for SYLUS, because I did pick the memories up, but you missed that because the recording fucked up. So not my fault. How was I supposed to know I couldn't record over 2 hours? Really? Anyway, I'm not even reading these things, I'm just collecting. What are you screaming at me for then? Is there more than 5? Oh! What? They've made new things? Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Claim all. Okay, this is new. I didn't think it went past 5. But then it did say it did do extra things, so maybe that is... Oh, hello. I just got a new echo. Memory? Sorry, I think the memories. My apologies. Okay, so he plays the piano. Righto. Good for him. And why are you screaming at me? Radiant ripples, a call from him. Oop, that's internet. Looks like internet. Sign in for 10 days. Well, it's only day 2. Yeah, I'll play out this scene. I already have this one though, I think. Yeah, I think I got this one last time. But it's interesting. Clearly he's a sucker for punishment. Anyway, close enough. You see most of it. Get signal. It's great. No one cares. Deploy. I don't even know where I get the magnets from. We have a sail apparently. Jesus Christ. Negative. Orem Pass. Has that always been in the game? I don't know. Oh yeah, let's just click on the $7.99. Not. Why are you screaming at me? Free. That's why. Anything else that I can do? I don't think so, because I haven't done anything. I haven't accomplished anything since I last played. Yeah, that's what I thought. Cool. Okay. Let's get out of that. With him, I'm ignoring memories. So we'll skip through to memories. So, show you the SYLUS ones I've got. So I just got that one there, Continuous Symphony. I have My Decision. What is that? Is that an earbud? Awkward. Okay. I have Night Plumes, which should play when it finally loads in. This one I have started leveling. I don't really have much in the way of level up materials, so we can't get very high level wise. Which means I'll never be able to use this dude. Practically in combat. So that's cute. And this is the one you just saw. No defense zone. No need to play it again. You basically saw it. Dry Ace, I've also started leveling. Razor's Dance, I've started leveling. I like what he's wearing. It looks so cool. I like this shot as well. Although, what are they offering him? A core of some kind, probably. I don't know. And Razor's Grip. The reason why I chose those two is because there was a bonus for pairing it up. Razor's Grip and Razor's Dance. So that's why I picked the two of those, even though they are both pink suns. But I guess it just means we'll have to double up on pink and suns when we use that. Do I have any more? Yes. Shuin, also leveling. That was a moon. That was pink. And we're back at the beginning. So that's what I have of SYLUS thus far. And like I said, I have 0 level up materials, so can't really do much at the moment in the game with SYLUS, which is really unfortunate. Here we've got, sorry, down here, 62 messages from these needy motherfuckers. I logged in for that 2 hours I played. It took 5 minutes of just sitting here waiting for the game to process all these messages that came through, because they all came through one at a time. It was an absolute nightmare. It just took forever. Needy motherfuckers. Like, if I don't read your message, stop messaging me. Isn't this common sense? And I'm just done with all of them. So I'm not even reading any of them, because we're just going to look at SYLUS for a bit. So let's just claim its end. And then mail, limited time expired, whatever. Do not care. I don't look at my items at the best of times. Okay, so that's basically, oh, more agenda. All that I need to go into at the moment is what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, we can look at doing the story. And we can do SYLUS's. So, if you go up the top here, we have Under Deep Space, which is the story I've done. So I'm in Endless Night, and I've got still 2 chapters to go with that. I could keep going with that, but let's face it, it is not the most thrilling thing known to mankind. And since this just released, I'm kind of more interested in this. So we have the long-awaited Revelry. I really hope you don't have to have completed this story to make sense of this story, because that would be weird having them as separate entities. If they were supposed to rely on each other story-wise, you would have made the long-awaited Revelry dependent on completion of Under Deep Space. So I think it is its own separate thing. So with that assumption, I'm going to go straight into Ambiguous Chaos. And let's get SYLUS unlocked as a, I was going to say dateable option, but it's not exactly like it's a dateable option. You're just automatically bam in a relationship, which is really annoying. What is this world underneath? What is this? What is this? Okay, I'm not going to click on that first one. I'm going to do the story first. So, story 1, Cage. Where am I? The rocking car is filled with the scent of low-quality leather. My head spins. My body is still struggling against the neurotoxin. Ooh, we've been chloroformed. Blurry and distant memories return to me in fragments. I was a new hunter when tragedy struck and took away people who were important to me. I travelled to the Arctic, searching for the truth, and discovered an incredible power source that rested in my heart, the ether core. Using the information left behind by my grandma. Okay, we're literally going to get spoilers for the end of the first act, whatever. I concluded that what happened to me is related to Onakainis, a well-known organisation in the N109 zone. They wanted the ether core in my heart. So I decided to enter the N109 zone. Is it N109? N109? How are you pronouncing this shit? To get closer to Onakainis in an attempt to find answers. It doesn't matter if they're about the ether core in my heart or that incident. Everything is going according to plan. I brought the most valuable bait, the ether core, deep into the abyss that is the N109 zone. Yeah, I know, you literally just said that in the last paragraph. Whoever takes the bait, will this person be the one I'm looking for? Oh. Okay, so it doesn't tell us spoilers for the rest of the other story.
I took a big risk to snatch prey from the nest. The reward needs to be better than that. You sure this is right? I've driven down the
Screen feels very unbright.
By now. I'll wait a little longer.
Just my luck. Car broke down all the way out here.
What are the odds of that? Pretty slim if you ask me. Oh god, it's so dark.
Not a soul to be seen. Just an abandoned yard. Hurry up and send someone over.
I suppose this is my fault for having a really cheap, crappy
Guess you're a
phone.
tough gal, but I'm warning you. Don't try any tricks on me, you hear?
Your voice doesn't match your
So
person.
you're just a middleman. You working for people from the N109 zone?
109.
Shut
Okay.
up. Let me inspect the goods before I hand you over.
Looks like you can see my ether core, bro.
Where did you hide the ether core?
It's in my fucking chest, bro.
Kidnapping Onakainis' prey without letting us know. That's not exactly polite.
Who's there?
Onakainis.
Why are we in a graveyard ruin
She's
looking
ours,
thing?
by the way. We called dibs a long time.
Cool tips.
That was fast.
I'm really curious. She's brave enough to drink from a black glass.
What will she do when backed into a corner?
You're pretty bold for releasing information about the ether core in the nest like that.
Explains why Boss is interested.
Oh, they wait for Silas.
I see. Silas sent you. But the ether core is mine.
Holy shit, did he just try to shoot me? Rude. Wow, that was a whole chapter? Sure. I like.
But the ether core is mine.
Ooh, pretty. Oh my gosh. Silas, which power is this? I like it. It just cheerfully waves. Oh my. Silas, I think I like you. What a dramatic reveal.
Take out the vermin that are still running amok.
I love it.
Yes, sir.
So, he's the head of Onakainis.
If this
Wait,
information is
what?
leaked, you might become Onakainis' next target.
But aren't Onakainis the big bad?
You're also here for the core, right?
Even if you wanted to sell your soul, you still have to find someone who can pay the price.
This voice, I've heard it somewhere before.
Have you?
Look at me.
You
Possess him.
devour him.
Do that, and you'll gain the power you always dreamed of.
This power, it's yours for the taking.
The heck?
Just kill him. I can't look into his eye.
What the?
Is this how you greet a new friend?
Oh my god. He just
I
heals?
guess you don't remember anything.
What?
Allow me to jog your memory.
Please do.
From your past to your future, to even all the crimes you'll inevitably commit. After all, you and I, we're the same, true kindred spirits.
Okay, please do tell. I want to know more. And that's the end of the chapter. God, these chapters are short. Or parts of the chapter, rather. My game is complaining. My phone's complaining that I haven't touched the screen in 3 minutes. Wow, that took 3 minutes? That's embarrassing. Anyway, Cornered Beast.
Three days, and still unable to achieve even a simple resonance. How disappointing.
What do you want?
You went through all that trouble to enter the N109 zone. I must fulfill my duty as your host.
Stop! Devour him. He's yours. He's right there before your very eyes. These voices again.
It's a shame your Evol has deteriorated into its current state.
Crocodile tears. My family's deaths. You're behind them, right?
Family. The people closest to you might be the ones who want to kill you the most.
Shut up! Kill him. Right now? I just want to kill you
think your
myself.
Evol will help you in a fight against me. Your courage is admirable. You're lucky I don't like picking on the weak, kitten.
What are you doing?
Didn't you want to take my life, or do your words just ring hollow?
Kill him. Kill him. Kill. You think I won't do it?
I don't think it will have an effect,
No,
honestly.
That's much better. Though you do owe me a curtain call grander than death itself. Why are you trembling? Has your resolve already begun to falter? You weren't just bluffing, were you?
Of course not. It's just...
Want some help? Yes, no, maybe so.
No.
His heart totally isn't even there. So if she shoots him, it's not going to kill him. Getting very artistic with the shots. Ha! See what I did there? Okay. Well, I like this. I like him. He is way better than the others. He has spunk. I like him. 4, into danger. And I'm intrigued about their past. Ooh, his lair. With all senses gone, only the abdominal cavity spasms and contracts. What? Is that even English? With all senses gone, only the abdominal cavity spasms and contracts. What a weird way to phrase that. Whereas if the body had a hole. Water, food, or something else. Anything to fill this emptiness would be good. Devour him. It's your power. In pitch-black darkness, eerie whispers flood my mind once more. They bubble only to suddenly stop, leaving cold air to gnaw at my memory. My head hurts.
She won't be sleeping forever, right? She's been unconscious for 1 day. We need to wake her up.
Easy. Just open up the back of her head, drill a hole in her neck, and...
What? What do you hope to achieve with that violence? Waking up from a hazy nightmare, I open my eyes. I can still feel the numbness from the gun's recoil on my hand. When I make eye contact with them, the pupils of the two young men who look alike instantly contract. But you can't see their pupils. They're wearing masks. Unless they're not wearing their masks. They quickly hide their drills and darts up their sleeves. The air freezes for a moment. I sit up. You two.
You're seeing things. I'm the only one here. There is no two.
I collect myself and look around. The room, old and empty, is dark. A black-grey cotton blanket hangs off the bed frame. Returning my attention to the young man, I point at his lookalike standing behind him. Then who's that?
My soul can leave. My body.
Why did you say it like that? Behind him, the young man lurking in the shadows immediately sticks out his hands in front of his chest, rolls his eyes, and starts shaking.
Are you stunned? Shocked? Boring.
Hi. Before you left Boss's parlor, well, we already met. 4 days ago, to be exact.
We didn't just save you from that ungrateful traitor. We also brought you back to Onikinus' base.
So you want me to thank you? As my limbs slowly regain their strength, I quickly assess the current situation in my mind. I've been locked in a secret room with no light for 3 days, and during the times I was conscious for a few moments, I would catch a glimpse of SYLUS. The twins are obviously sent by SYLUS to keep me monitored. While I was meant to be prepared for this, finding myself in a direct confrontation with Onikinus was beyond my expectations. I just didn't expect Onikinus' leader to be an unreasonable monster. I mean, I thought he was quite reasonable. You just didn't want to accept what he was saying.
Are you crazy?
You wanted to take my life, and so you've taken it. Now what? Have you already figured out how you'll pay me back?
No, you can't die yet.
Why? Are you worried about me? Save that for the day you actually succeed in killing me.
Is it actually going to happen? I'm not going to be happy for that day. Good grief, he has a lot of guns. How do you even reach the top ones? Forcing me to resonate with him, then tricking me into thinking I've killed him. He's insane. Apparently I like that type. I wonder if he's keeping me in another location right now. Or maybe he got bored. Even though the Aether Core's other half is in Onikinus' hand, being trapped here puts me in a vulnerable position. Hey, what now? The Aether Core's other half. Well, I guess spoiler alert. Story 1. I don't really understand. Maybe I should have finished story 1. Oh well. I need to leave and gather information. I feel like I should have finished the first story because I feel like there's gaps and missing pieces of information.
We know what you're thinking.
Luke.
But after being hunted down in the nest, do you know how many people are out there looking for you?
And
And
Kieran.
even if you escape, you'll only get lost in the chaos of this no man's land.
Wanderers will eat you up. They also won't leave behind any crumbs, so...
Stay here with our boss. Throw away all morality and compassion, and this place will be a paradise.
By the way, who's older? You two are basically identical twins.
Take a guess.
Luke is my guess. Could you come closer so I can get a better look? Maybe it's because my voice sounded so sincere that his lips curled. He saunters over without even a hint of suspicion. When he's within reach, I pull out a laser pointer and hold it against his neck so I can threaten him.
Hey, what are you doing?
Have you heard of the XT-7, the Hunters Association's latest weapon? Whether out of recklessness or carelessness, Onikinus didn't search my body. It's a high-powered laser that can penetrate your skin and vaporize your blood. The good news is that it's quick and painless. The bad news is that you'll be losing a lot of blood from your neck, Are you squeamish? Kieran falls silent for a moment, then presses the door handle and moves aside. To my surprise, the door opens just like that.
Why are you staring at me? Did I say you weren't allowed to leave?
Evelyn, what you just did was completely useless. Just FYI. I know we're only 25 minutes in, but I think I'm going to keep it there for the first episode in my return to Love and Deep Space, and the first episode that we do SYLUS' story, just to keep you guys, you know, on the edge of your seats.